Welcome to Tidbit Talkin. This is a series that consists of spewing out assorted thoughts which arose from somebody who thinks too much, taking in, and generally loving various entertainment media by the boatload. These tidbits may be little theories, observations, or simply jokes. Please bear in mind that all these ideas come from the perspective of somebody who's experienced every main story bit connected with whatever is currently being gone over. So spoilers will be here. However, other works set in a shared continuity will typically solely be referenced in a way that only makes sense to anybody who's also fully experienced those ones up until their same time occurring points. Sort of a coded nod kind of deal. Now, with all of that out of the way, here we go. This trilogy's truly terrifying totality, that being super plumbers and apes going after each other like some sort of starvation-straddled sleepless savages, may be the result of a Koopa Kremlin cooperative crime. Specifically, the Mushroom Kingdom dwelling turtle sorcerers would have assisted those wacky pirate lizards with magic in exchange for research subjects of kinda similar genetic structure. K. Rool's company would eventually get enhanced troops out of the deal. Both parties considered the possibility of those mangy mammals massacring each other worth every risk. Anyway, the normally peaceful DK was turned into this astonishingly angry ape by evilly enchanting his island's precious banana hoard. The barrels he tosses are filled with floppy fruits his people regularly sell to other countries. The aforementioned awful additive-assisted attitude alteration even involved creating these delicious desserts with brain-busting bogus bananas. Those flame guys were the first hothead spark deals, created by Koopa's magically tainted oil provided by Krim Croc Industries. These tissues were supplied by a DK Island-owned restaurant chain to help customers with cleaning up after eating a not poison spell-riddled banana cream pie. In a brief moment of lucidity, DK let Pauline buy some parasols because the sun was getting to her. He let her purchase several because she couldn't decide which one was best. Being Banana Bonanza's big boss doesn't leave one cash deprived, so this was no big deal. Stashed societal servants Lane Springs seemed like they were pilfered from the Mushroom Kingdom, so the sanity-scrambled simian could provide a nice Toad Army-focused diverting test run of their death trap-related potential. These foul flames were an experiment in making fiery foes out of already around animals instead of just using lava. Getting hit on the head here would have permanently undone magical mind melting and granted eternal immunity for some reason. Referencing these events in the future while claiming complete control was a thing would have been caused by pride, not allowing admission of successful mystical enemy ambush-filled moments. These surprisingly sadistic shenanigans seem sourced from the powerful plumber getting all mentality mixed. Specifically, his runic reprogramming would have involved an overly excited Kamek and that whip he uses here. This event, where the two are dressed identically while all enthralled, is why many Koopa Troop members in later Mario games don't remember Luigi is his own person. They were wearing the same outfit before their free will disabling because it was laundry day. The Mecha Claptrap deals unleashed by this choice chop champion are likely prototype chaos machines. He was given these under-development devilish doodads so the Croc Crooks would have a fleshy fall guy available during future times. Junior goes faster while holding onto two vines because the pose required to do so reminds him of his dad, generating crazy climb capability creating confidence caches. DK didn't attempt teaching Junior to swim yet because he knows how dangerous their land's waters can be, even with an animal buddy's help. The crazy coils have been modified here in an attempt to see if they can be converted into things that offer differing levels of elevation and expansion while remaining all equal sized. The things wound up color-coded when utilized later because testing Troopas kept hurting themselves greatly whenever they headed for green ones to stop ledge walk-off related demises. Bird baddies get used here because the Kremlins just kidnapped a bunch of species' entire population so they can all be raised to become aerial pirate captains later on in life. Painful pulleys probably popped up because certain fiends wish to transform all those calm-adored swinging vines into untimely end-bringing hoopla. Pauline's parasol rifle was lent out so Junior could help snap Mario back to his senses. Also, she has friends in high places who are connected to mayors and whatnot, thus grabbing a helicopter is quite simple for her. This facility is likely some kind of colossal computer created to determine a Kong's strength. The Killer K crew is particularly eager to use it on Junior because for some reason, they are worried mere babies of the species might possess scale-smashing strength. The ridiculously resourceful wretched reptiles are now using tech to control everybody's favorite tie-wearing fuzzy man. At this point, they are getting very close to developing clunky giant robots and little helicopter jetpacks. Anyway, electronically mined Drain DK is now tasked with stealing all other mammals' food supplies, because what else are the Kremlins gonna do after successfully swiping every banana in existence? Stanley, the poor pesticide provider, is merely some schmuck caught up in this bizarre scheme. B brigades battle alongside the manipulated massive master monkey during this craziness. This is obviously the beginning of cold-blooded scientists messing with such creatures, so giant stinger bringers and whatnot can come into play at some point. Initially, immune insects still scoff upon being standard sprayed because their magical armor doesn't prevent the foul taste and smell of gassy death junk. Shot-split stinging soldiers seem like they are experiments in making combat-capable queens. Nothing's more convenient than a super soldier that can still fight while creating reinforcements on the spot, after all. Endings are a pain, but all of you are fantastic. See ya.